Okay, so I really have little to zero motivation to do any sort of exercise. And that is why I'm going down to the basement, because I'm going to force myself to do at least 30 minutes on the exercise bike, because I feel like when I need to exercise the most is when I have zero motivation to do so. So exercise bike it is. I've been able to start using this one. Otherwise I could use that one, which is what I was doing when my hip was hurting, but I like this one a whole lot better. So I'm gonna do 30 minutes on the exercise bike, and hopefully I can get myself out of this little funk that I'm in. Okay, so I did my 30 minutes, 6.174 miles. I was going at a speed of about 14 I started out at a resistance of 4, then dropped down to 3 because my hip was hurting a little bit. So I'm gonna go back upstairs and rest for a little bit. So I put my Dexcom sensor in a weird spot. This is the first time I've ever used my chest as a spot, but it so far seems to be doing okay. I put it there last night, so I'll let you guys know how it goes. I did put the guard on it. If you can see the little rubbery guard on the edge, I just did that as a precaution because I didn't know how it was gonna go, but so far so good. So I still have quite a few things that I had gotten while I was on the puree diet that I don't want to waste, and so I whipped up some refried beans. It's like a beans and salsa. So you put refried beans, salsa, and sour cream, and you're able to use like beef, but I didn't really like it when I put the beef in it. So I just put the refried beans. I used a can of refried beans, a couple tablespoons of salsa, and a couple tablespoons of sour cream into a big bowl and mixed it all together, and then put it all into little containers, the little containers that I have been eating out of. So it's kind of like a little bit of a meal prep, because I can just grab things and take them to work for my lunches over the week or however long. I think I did like 5 to 6 containers, so that's at least 5 to 6 meals. I do close the clinic twice this week, so that means 2 days this week I'm gonna have to bring a lunch and a dinner meal with me, because by the time I get home, when I get off at 6, by the time I get home, it's usually like way too late. And if you just heard my stomach, it's been making weird noises today, so don't mind that. Yeah. But anyways, I am not doing so good on my water intake today. This is the amount that I've drank. So this is for the whole day, and it is 3:14 p.m. So I definitely need to step that up, because this is only 20 ounces and I've drank about half of it. So I definitely need to work on that, especially since I did that 30-minute workout and I sweated a lot because I was really pushing myself. Even though I was only on the resistance of 3, I was really pushing myself to make sure that I got at least 6 miles in. So anyways, yeah. Okay, so what I decided I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start giving myself a goal every week in relation to my gastric sleeve recovery process. So starting tomorrow, I'm going to start them on Mondays and go through Sundays. So it's not going to start today. But what I want to start doing every week is focus on one specific aspect of my weight loss goals or my fitness or wellness. And so next week, I am going to set a goal that I want to get at least 64 ounces of water every single day, because I have been really slacking on the hydration aspect of things. And so like I used to drink a whole lot of water, and you guys know, like I love drinking water, as long as it's got my water flavor sticks in it. I used to drink like 3 or 4 of these a day just while at work. And you know, it's been hard for me to even get 40 ounces of water in a day. So what I want to do is, like I said, for this whole week, tomorrow through next Sunday, I want to make the goal for myself that I am going to drink a minimum of 64 ounces of water. Whether I have to push myself to drink that much or not, I plan to make it happen. So this week's goal, a minimum of 64 ounces of water, and I plan to keep myself accountable. So hopefully you guys will try to support me in this. Obviously, every week is going to be focused on a different thing because I want to do a different goal every week. But like I said, this week that starts tomorrow is going to be water focused. So a minimum of 64 ounces of water a day. So for dinner, I had one of my little chili puree meals that I had made with some of my leftover puree supplies. And then about 45 minutes after that, I had a sugar-free popsicle. And then in about a half an hour, I will have my nighttime snack that kind of helps keep my blood sugar a little bit steadier as I go to sleep, because I usually go to sleep about a half an hour to 45 minutes after I have my little nighttime snack. So hopefully it works tonight. I'm definitely not going to forget to take my diazoxide, which is the medication that helps to raise my blood sugar a little bit while I'm asleep. Because, yeah, I don't want my Dexcom going off all night long while I'm trying to sleep. So I'm also watching Never Have I Ever. I just started watching season 3 because I finished watching the Ashley Madison docuseries on Netflix. So now I'm watching Never Have I Ever.